In this video, we'll introduce basic navigation in Clash Automation and explore the tool's user interface. This tool is incredibly robust, not only at detecting clashes within your model, but also automating the grouping process to minimize the time spent naming and vetting through them. In addition, it offers advanced logic to manually or automatically assign clashes to the correct team members, enhancing overall consistency, productivity, and efficiency. When we first open the Clash Automation tool, we can see a menu displaying all the existing Clash tests. Within this menu, key information about each test is provided, including the test name, status indicating whether clashes are up to date, the total number of clashes, number of grouped clashes, resolved, new, and unreviewed clashes, and clashes that have been synced to the issue tracker. Some of the other fields you will find are default stamps for clashes, assignee, priority, deadline, date of creation, who created the test, and when the test was last run. You can add additional fields by clicking on the menu icon here. Here, you'll find options to perform various actions such as create a new clash test, check out or relinquish a test, run clash detection, sync clashes to the issue tracker, or perform both run and sync simultaneously. Settings for the clash test can be configured here, and over here is where you'll find options to relinquish or check out, duplicate, rename, export, import, archive a test, view version history, run or sync the clashes, or regroup the clashes. Lastly, filters are available to streamline test navigation and keep your tests organized. You can apply these filters using custom labels to view specific tests, such as discipline or by company, providing extra flexibility to help better manage the tests depending on your workflow and strategy.